School is happening. What is this student doing hard at work? What are you working on? Language arts. Do you need help with anything right now?
Let's go.
What have you already done this morning?
Math.
Math. And how did that go?
Terrible. 100% actually.
100%. Look
But
at
I
you.
did not like it.
What are you doing with the spelling? Unable. Oh, good. Okay, I want to look at that when you're done. We're just gonna I printed off a bunch of things for Faith this morning. So we'll take that down. She is on Unit 5 of the High School 1 curriculum of the good and the beautiful and language arts. Oh, I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs. And the dogs have been, Indy is in heat officially right now, so to try and keep them apart has been fun. Here you are. Unit 5. What is this? This year Faith is doing Dive into Math with, what is his name? Shorman. Dr. David Shorman. And I like it, and you like it too, because it's self-marking and you get an immediate incorrect or correct, right? Yeah. That's nice. Immediate feedback, always helpful, so you don't do the whole lesson wondering if you're doing it correct or not. Typically after we've had a week off, it's a little bit slow going to get started. So keeping that in mind, I'm doing some extra chores and letting the kids kind of ease into their normal work. It is 10 o'clock right now, so now we are going to start some Bible study and read aloud and snack and kind of just the funner things, if that's a word, the more fun things of the school day. The kids have already had a chance to get things like language arts and science and their own personal Bible studies done. So what they have liked is to be able to get done some of these things, and then we come together at 10 around the time when they're ready for a snack and some tea and just ready to kind of chill, and then they feel a bit more motivated about the day, knowing that they've already accomplished quite a bit. So that is what we're gonna start right now. My house lady came in not feeling well this morning, so this is kind of normal for her to see on a Monday morning. This is my little market list for her. For some veggies, but she won't be getting those today, so worst comes to worst, I will pop out and get those, or I'll just wait for another day and get them. And this is money for my egg delivery that's coming this morning, and I just brought my e-reader down with my book that I'm going to start reading and my 5-year journal that I need to get caught up on because I've missed a bunch of days. And coffee number 2 is on its way to being ready. I like how you have all the weapons lined up on this little table.
This is the sleeping quarters.
Whose base is this?
It's a mech base. So we have that's over here. And yeah. You can open them up like this.
There's a hot dog there.
Fit someone in there and then close them back up. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
I
Oh, the
want
hot dogs are.
I want all your hot dogs. Go. Yum. I sold
Hey
pizza.
guys, I just ate a giant hot dog.
What have you built recently, Calvin?
There's a hot dog diet.
I built.
Where's your mech?
This guy.
What does mech stand for anyways?
I actually don't know. They're just people in suits, I guess.
So they're robots and you can put a Lego man inside? Where does your Lego man
You
fit?
don't need to put a Lego man to be a mech.
Okay.
Where's my? And then we have the boxing arena over
Hey, hot dog
here
guy.
for the soldiers.
Hot
to
dog
train.
guy. I'm hot dog guy.
So I sell hot dogs and then I go on mechs and stuff.
Can I see him?
Hot dog guy. Oh, he needs longer legs.
Can't stand up.
What have you been working on?
I was reading.
What are you reading right now?
A book.
What is it called?
I can't remember.
I think it's The Many Reflections of Jane Deming.
I wasn't reading that.
Oh, what were you reading?
I was reading my Canada.
Canada. Oh, My Family on the Delta or something like that? Yeah, your Canada book. Good.
Never heard of it.
Are you all done school then for today?
Just piano.
Piano practicing left and it's only 10 to 12. Wow.
I'll do that later.
So school recently seems to be changing. Like for us and the grades that the kids are in, the ages, I really feel like I'm doing less teaching and more keeping accountability with them. So I'm finding that we're doing these little daily check-ins where I ask them what they did in whatever subject and then I check over their work. And it's far less, for me, it's far less time consuming. So we've really entered a season over the last couple of months where I assign their stuff and they go off and learn it. And if they need help, of course, I'm available throughout the day. But we do these kind of daily check-ins and more and more I'm becoming their accountability partner rather than doing a lot of the teaching. So it's changing and it's freeing me up to do more things around the house. Over the last couple of weeks, I've made organizing spaces in our house more of a project. Of course, my own personal reading and studying and all the other things that running the house takes time doing. So it's strange because so many of our last 10 years of homeschooling has been really full on. A huge time commitment for me, trying to spread my attention over the 4 kids equally and, you know, for who needs the most help at any given time. It's really a tricky balancing act. For the dogs, poor Indy has to live in her cage, basically, right now. She's been having some issues during the night with, we can't figure out if it's the food that we've been giving her or if it's just her time. As I mentioned earlier, she is officially having her first heat cycle. So she's just hanging out in this cage and we're periodically taking her out for breaks and stuff, but it's really sad actually just to have her in there. And then Hunter is staying mainly on his bed over there. And basically they're keeping their distance, which is good because I know when you have a female and a male dog, they can get to a point where they just want to be together, which we haven't had that yet. So we'll see how it goes. We were trying to figure out if maybe it was the food that was causing Indy's digestion issues. So Rob gave Hunter some of her food last night, and he did have some issues this morning. So I think we're gonna stop that food for a little while and see if things clear up. We do have the guys working in the backyard of our compound right now, really like by our house, because they finished digging the ditch over there for the new wall, and I want to be sensitive in filming what they're doing, but they moved the fence. I don't know if you can see. We asked them to move the fence by the lake in front of this raffia tree here, the big fat one. Right, where's my finger? Right there. So you can see they've built a temporary fence so then the dogs can still be outside without bothering them and getting out. And they're building the ditch to put the wall in. So that is happening this week too. Quiet reading time, our favorite time of the day. Oh. Each person has found a quiet spot to read or listen to Audible. Let's see what the other two are doing upstairs. I hear Audible going up here too. Hank the Cow Dog and Raiders Reef. What is that? Lego Idea Book? This is our favorite time of the day, just everybody finding their own corner and reading for an hour what they want. And you're listening to something and drawing. What's with the mope? What are you drawing? Oh, you're not listening to anything.
I was.
What were you listening to?
I was listening to the book called Emma.
Emma, oh, that's a good one. And it's dramatized with different voices. Yeah. I like the view from the girls' room. You can see lots of things, and it just makes me feel like we don't live in a very, very busy and populated city.